Hey Seekers, welcome back to the Existential Shift. Thank you for joining me. I'm recording this on a Friday. So if you so happen to watch this live or today, happy Friday, happy Freya Day, happy Venus Day. That would be nice to do some tarot check-in on your love life. See what's up in this moment in time. So if you're joining either live or later in the recording, say hi to me either here in the chat or later on energetically, either way by pressing the like button and helping this video echo in the realm of YouTube, which we love. Okay. I think we're going to start with Virgos because Virgos are the birthday babies. So happy birthday to all you Virgos out there. Pixie, morning from Australia, so it's morning for you. Good morning, Pixie. Thank you for joining. Yeah, guys, say hi in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning from, or what zodiac sign you are. Can I speak today? Wow. Yes, I can. Okay. I was saying we'll be starting with Virgos, and happy birthday. And for all my Leos out there who've been celebrating in the past month, happy birthday. You're in Aries, cool. Okay. Mars is moving today or later today to Gemini. So there's a personal planet changing signs that always either brings something or takes something. So see where you have the ending degrees of Taurus or the ending degrees. That's for everyone, not just Virgo. Ending degrees of Taurus or beginning degrees of Gemini. And see where that may take place. Okay. I just realized I kept the window open and I want to close it without getting up. This is when I'm like, why aren't my telekinesis powers on yet? I want to make that door close, my balcony door close, just with the power of my mind, so I don't have to get up. Hi, Sarah. We're trying to close my balcony's door with the power of our mind. If anyone out there has telekinesis powers, this is the time to show yourself. This is the time to prove what you got, to show us what you got. It's not working, so you guys are not focusing properly. What? I ask for one little thing. I'm here giving you messages. I ask for one little thing, that with the power of your mind from wherever you are, you help me close the balcony's door without me having to get up. And you can't do that? In case you're wondering how a narcissistic gaslight shaming looks like. Yeah, it's not working, huh? I'm going to have to get up. You're trying hard. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. It's not working. It's the thought that counts, except for in this case, it doesn't, because it's the thought that is supposed to move it. And if it's not moving it, then the thought is not working, so it doesn't count. The thought does not count. Okay, I'm gonna get up. Okay. I'm gonna move my ass and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do it. You wait right here. Don't move. We did it. It's your powers. You got me moving, right? With your power of your mind, you got me moving. Close that door. People who are now joining are like, what is happening? Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining. Okay. All right. Apparently I haven't stretched enough before I went live. Great, Morgane. That's great. That's classic. People who are now joining or later on or are newbies are like, what is she talking about? I'm here to get messages for my love life. Well, your love life is a mess, obviously, or else you wouldn't be here. So here you are getting me acting like a mess. What? Yes, I was making fun at you at your expense. What else do I have left? What? You need to cut me some slacks. I know I look all fancy, spiritual, guru woo woo whatever through the screen, because the screen tends to magnify our personalities. But you know what? I'm just as a mess as you are. So if you're a mess and you're listening to this mess, I don't know. Hi, Black Lotus. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining. We were just talking about how I'm completely unfit to guide you when it comes to your love life, because my love life looks like shit. Maybe that is why I can. Maybe that's why I can give you proper guidance, because I have the objective, aloof perspective, and it is a known thing that seers can't see for themselves, or else we would just be like, okay, gods, I'm only 1 year old, but I'm already done with all my karma and all my lessons and all my studies, because I already know everything. Can you get me back to the heavens? Thanks. I wouldn't be going through the journey. None of us seers would go through the journey here if we had known everything about ourselves. So welcome to our world. We know everything about you. We don't know shit about ourselves. Yay. So it's actually okay. Me being a mess is okay for you. That actually does make me fit to guide you through this. Still here? You're still around? Cool. I love you. Thank you. Sarah, single life isn't too bad, to be honest, though. No, it's not. That's why I'm still single. Every time I try to not be single, it's like they start messing with me. I don't know. Something about my existence makes people want to mess with it. We might all be in the same boat. No judgment. Thank you. I thank you. Anyway, so from one mess to another, let's do this. And let's start with Virgos. Virgos, you're lucky number 1. Message for Virgo for their love life for this moment in time, regardless of when you're watching this. Hi, Chaos Cat. Talk amongst you guys. I'm trying to focus on Virgo. I mean, okay, I'm in a mood today. I don't know what's going on. Back to Sirius. Sirius me, Sirius Morgane, High Priestess. Sometimes I do this shit, so any of you out there who's been putting me on a pedestal will be like, oh my God, she's human. And then you take me off the pedestal and you're back to living a normal life with no one on a pedestal in your world, as it should be. Because you are divine. Oh, you like the human me more? But I'm trying to do the opposite. Just kidding, Black Lotus. Thank you so much. Sarah, I'm just excited Morgane is back. Where was I? Did I go somewhere? It's like when I'm gone for 2-3 days, you guys are like, Morgane has died. You guys light up candles. I'm here. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck. I just don't step into my spiritual mission, and I don't give you messages. I just mind my mundane business, Still here though. Thank you. Sarah, it's been a while since I've seen a Cancer reading. There's a Cancer for August. There's all signs for the month of August. For the general readings are already up, and every time I do general readings for the zodiac signs, I do it for all the signs. So if you're not receiving notifications, or any of you, if you're not receiving notifications, first of all, you can always go to my page, to the Existential Shift. Just go to my channel, scroll down, and you'll see anything you're looking for. All the signs are always there, always. And make sure that you're subscribed, that you press the bell button. And this is something that a lot of people are missing out on, technically, that a lot of people just don't know about. Even if you press the bell button, but let's say your notification in your notification settings, you turned off notifications from YouTube, you're not going to get a notification. So you need to make sure notification on your settings for YouTube is on. And you press the bell button, and of course that you're subscribed and engaged in the channel. Whenever you're engaged in any channel, then the algorithm just shows it to you. So if you're not seeing your Cancer reading, it's not because it's not there. Or any of you, if you're not seeing the readings that you like or you're hoping for or you're waiting for, I am more reliable than Geppetto waking up in the morning to create Pinocchio. I'm not kidding. I don't know why this example out of all examples in the world, why Geppetto and Pinocchio. Okay. I am more reliable than Geppetto, apparently. It's there. Soon I'm going to start for the next month. So go check it. I'm always here, just like Geppetto. I don't have a Pinocchio, so I have no idea why I came up with that example out of all examples in the world. My God, God's help me. Oh, I think you're on a pedestal because you are human. No, off the pedestal. Very scary for me to be on a pedestal. Very scary for you to have anyone on a pedestal. Pedestals are fun, but they're not true. The smartest person in the world still doesn't need to be on a pedestal, not because they're not worthy of respect. Respect, yes. Love, yes. Following, yes. It's not a pedestal. Okay. I'm in a chatty mood. So before I'm going to start the messages for all the signs, I'm going to let it out of my system. I'm going to hang out with you guys, and then I'm going to start. If anyone can be so kind and timestamp this video, so people who don't want me to drill their brain and chew their mind over like random stuff like pedestals and Geppettos. So once I start, if you can timestamp and let people know that from 0 until the first sign, I'm just yattering, that'd be great. So that way they can skip it if they want to. Oh, now that I'm claiming that I'm chatting now, no one is writing anything. Classic. You guys are classic. It's just, where's the likes? I have twice people in the chat than a number of likes. No more Pinocchio for you guys. Okay, emojis, highs, cuties. Okay, you know what? I think I can begin. I shall begin. Virgo, thank you for being patient. Namaste. Here is a candle made of obsidian to protect me from those of you out there who are psychopaths. Some of you put me on a pedestal. Some of you want me to go to hell. So this is for you, and it's doing its work. I don't need to do anything. Just may your gods treat you the way you treat others. That's all. Thank you, Obsidian. I love it. Love it when you gotta love it when you have just powerful protectors everywhere. All you gotta do is become aware of it. And that's it. Very helpful. Very helpful. Okay. All right. Am I ready? Am I ready to give them love messages? Or is there more nonsense left in me to chat about? Just so you know, I'm feeling guided to say this now, although I was going to say it only at the end. I don't know why. There's a lot of new exciting stuff in the realm of the existential shift. Everything exists in the description box below. There's a link to this everything existential shift. So check it out. I have made a very exciting announcement about my Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, my pride and joy of teachings of Tarot and shamanism. It is all available for unlimited streaming on Patreon. I am starting to upload the 90 classes this month, like in the next few days. And it will be a process of uploading throughout this month and the next month and the following month. But those are a lot of content. So you absolutely do not need to, nor should you wait for them all to be uploaded. Of course, if you're watching this later on and they're already uploaded, have fun. But you are very much advised to join as I start uploading them. And that way you'll get to have them chronologically, watch them chronologically, and go through the process of the existential shift. You will be able to jump from one class to another technically if that's your wish. However, if you want to really go through the journey and study the path of authority properly, I recommend watching them as I upload them chronologically. Okay. The link is below. It's on Patreon, and there's tons of other stuff there to enjoy. Okay, I think I'm ready now. Virgo, love life. Messages for Virgo for their love life. What does Virgo need to know about love right now? What is going on with Virgo's love life? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Queen of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hermit. So Virgo, you are making a very sharp decision that is based on your mind, but also on inner knowing and very deep wisdom. So this is not like a detached, cognitive, logical decision that is away from your heart. No, this is really tuned in with your spirit and what you know to be true, even if it's not clear on the surface. And that decision is to end something or to not be in something at all. It's like you're looking at a situation that is a lose-lose situation. It is very painful to make that decision. It hurts you. But you nonetheless make it. And it's something that you've been contemplating about for a while now. But I feel like you have some sort of vision when it comes to the future evolution of the situation, of this romantic situation. And you understand that it leads to this for whatever reason. So I want to, send you support and commend you in being able to make such a difficult right decision that seems to be really not very easy for you, but because you know that otherwise it will be worse. So nicely done. Nicely done, but it's also not very unpleasant. It seems painful. It feels lonely. It feels painful. You're like, oh my God, why do I have to be put in this position where I have to make this decision? But still, it shows how progressed you are when it comes to your wisdom, when it comes to your sharp mentality and your ability to make the best decision for yourself. So this is, for example, cutting out a trauma bonding based relationship, right? Or knowing that, okay, it might be nice now, but because of circumstances, this will lead to a loss or to difficulty that is worse, me losing, them losing, whatever. So in order to, have as many losses as possible, best to suffer a little bit now than suffer a lot more later, kind of thing that you're doing. So, wow, it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of wisdom. It takes a lot of clarity. So at the very least, you can tap yourself on the back and know that you've come to a very advanced place mentally and philosophically, even when you're able to foresee and make the strong decisions now. Okay. Black Lotus, thank you so much for the time stamping, but I believe we started Virgo at 15 minutes. I think at 13 minutes, I was still chatty. Hello, Amira. Amira, how much is the donation for a love reading live? What do you mean? Oh, if you want to donate for me doing this as much as you want, but if you're asking about, are you asking about personal reading? If you're okay, I wasn't planning on doing personal readings. I was going to do readings, messages for all the zodiac signs, and I'm starting with Virgo, and I'm going to go through the entire 13. However, if you're interested in a live private reading, if anyone is interested in a live private reading, I'll be able to answer you at the end once I go through all the 13 signs. And if you want to book one, you'll have to do it in advance. So if you want to book one, just send $44 to PayPal. Okay. And then And then write your question. It's very important that you write your question in the note in PayPal, and that way I'll be able to see it, see the booking. And then once I'm done with 13 signs, I'll answer you. Do not wait until I'm done with the 13 signs, because I will not wait for you to do the process of booking. Do it now as I read for the other zodiac signs. And if anyone wants to also add, if you also want me to give you psychic numerology based on your date of birth, then you can add $11. And so for $55, it will be both tarot and numerology, but only if it's a bundle. I'm not going to do numerology separately. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to do that, you can do that, but it means I'm going to do it after I finish with all the signs. Okay. So now we have Libra. Libra, love messages for Libra. My Libra seekers. Hi, Reza, welcome. Beautiful Libra seekers. Huh. Okay. Love reading for Libra. What's going on with Libra? Message for Libra. Black Lotus, I think for whatever reason, you're 2 minutes behind. Because I'm not sure why, but because you're saying now 19 minutes timestamp for Libra, right? But on my clock, it says 21 minutes. I didn't start shuffling 2 minutes ago. That's a long time. So maybe, is it possible that there's a delay for whatever reason? Hi, Shelly. Welcome. Okay. Maybe there's a 2 minutes delay. You know what? This is what I'll do. Every time I start a sign, I'll say it. I'll call out the minutes. And that way it won't be confusing. And then you can write it over there. I'll call it, and then you can write it in the chat. Yay, we have a plan. Okay, Libra. Libra at 22 minutes and 33 seconds. Libra, 22 minutes, 33 seconds. So Libra, message for Libra, love life. Okay. Libra, one more message for Libra's love life. For this moment in time. Okay. Wow. So we have 4 of Pentacles, the Magician, and 10 of Swords. Let me look at this. Libra, I'm picking up that you're trying to manifest something, even though it might be evident reality-wise that it's over. Hi, Lauren. Thank you for joining. So something is over and you're holding on to it. And you're also trying to manifest it from the power of your will, from the power of your creativity. Now, having the Magician here shows that you're very powerful and you have a very strong will. So what it will do when you're trying to revive what is gone, when we insist on keeping alive something that is no longer here, what happens is we manifest and solidify further us being stuck or into that. So what can happen is that you're going to manifest staying in love or stuck on this person for a very long time, because free will always trumps any manifestation when it comes to individuals. So let's say you're dealing with an individual that has left or is not, doesn't show interest for whatever reason, and you have interest, so you're in with the power of will and mind and heart, you focus on it and you're manifesting it. because free will trumps anything, but still it doesn't negate the fact that you have powerful energetic force. What it will do is it will manifest that story, that love story, only it will be manifested in your own personal reality and in your head, so you will stay in that loop. That's why sometimes the more you try to, manifest someone back into your life, love spells that are specific to an individual and so on and so forth, what happens is it just keeps you more entangled in that story, right? In that romance, when they are not. And you're wondering, why is it not working? Why is it not working? Because people have free will, and you can't, if someone's heart is no longer in it, or it couldn't have nothing necessarily to do with their decision. They could be also playing to the universal decision, because this is like a karmic cycle or a cycle that has ended, and it's time for a new dawn, for a new cycle. So whatever this love connection is, it belonged apparently to the old cycle that is now over in your life and or in their life. So this connection that is based on that old cycle can't really be sustained, because karmically and energetically, spirit is constantly seeking to evolve, and it evolves through you and you evolve through it. It's like it's an integration, right? As above, so below, but also as below, as above, so on and so forth. So be cautious, like look at the reality. If the reality as you look at it, not energetically, not wishfully, not dreamy, not what tarot readings tell you online, the reality of your situation between them. If it looks over and you're still holding on to it, trying to revive it, then this applies to you. Then this is your message. Yeah, that's the message. So channel your energetic forces and powers that are so amazing and so powerful. You're so freaking awesome and talented. Channel them into newness and something that can be there for you and actually manifest in reciprocity. Okay? Thank you, Libras. I hope this was helpful. We are moving now to Scorpio. So Scorpio 27-22. Okay. Oh, Two of Swords. Love message for Scorpio. Love for Scorpio for this moment of time. I got a booking on PayPal from Amira. So thank you so much, Amira. Just letting you know that I got it. I see it. And I will look into it as soon as I'm done with all the signs. So stay tuned. And I will answer you first, because yours is the first to come through. So I will answer you at the end, okay? I'm just confirming that I got it, so you don't worry about it. And thank you. All right. So back to Scorpio. Love reading for Scorpios, my Scorpio seekers for this moment in time. What does Scorpio need to know for their love life? One more for Scorpio. Okay. Wow. So Scorpio, my loves, you have Two of Swords, you have the Lovers, and you have King of Cups. Okay. Let me look for 1 second, okay? Scorpio, Two of Swords, Lovers, and King of Cups. Scorpio, you seem to be looking away from a love situation that, even though spiritually and energetically feels like a very strong soulmate connection, one possibly fated, one possibly destined, but you're possibly dealing with a person, with an individual that their avatar is not evolved emotionally enough or spiritually in order to tap into that. So they're not with you, they're not cooperating, they're not seeing you. So you're deciding to, instead of being stuck in the energetic realm, you're choosing to recognize that you're in the 3D realm. You still have to live and prosper and be happy. So I feel like you're deciding to set them free, at least for the time being, because maybe it's the right thing, just not the right time. Okay, maybe it's just not the right time. Maybe you just need to wait a little bit, or just say goodbye to it for the time being, because this person that you're dealing with is just not seeing things with clarity. I think they're very occupied with their mental cycles and situations, possibly from the past, or other things that are really clogging their path. Now, this could be applied to you. So some of you Scorpios are dealing with someone like that, and some of you are that someone, okay, where they have such incredible amount of energies that they didn't let go of and didn't release and held on to. So it's really blocking their sight, insight, flow of heart and emotion, and their actual path in life. So they're stuck, and you can't stay stuck with them, and you understand that. So you're letting it go. And que sera, sera, what will be, will be. Okay, so either there's someone doing that with you, or you're doing that with someone. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Okay. Okay. Hi, Deja. Welcome. First time on my channel. Happy to have you, new seeker. Okay, so we did Scorpio. Now it's Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, 31 minutes, and let's make it 32 minutes. 32 minutes, Sagittarius. Love messages for Sag. Okay. Four of Cups, the Moon, and the Hanged Man. Sagittarius, you are not seeing things clearly right now. There's a lot of fog, a lot of emotional. It's emotional, not exterior, whatever. It's your own psyche, either childhood stuff or traumas or insecurity, things that are yours, that you're dealing with, that create a lot of insecurity and an unknown situation. Like you just don't know how you feel. You don't know how you're supposed to feel. You don't know what you're supposed to do. So it keeps you in this stagnant position, where you're waiting for clarity. You're waiting for things to show themselves to you. Unfortunately, that would apply if it was a universal planetary confusion that is imposed on you. However, the fog here can only clear itself out by he or she who put them in the first place, who put it in the first place. And this fog is your creation. And I'm not saying it with blame or judgment, not at all. We all do that all the time. But you need to really look within as to what is it about this person or about the situation or about this romance that makes you so scared or confused or insecure or not trusting. There's an aspect of trust. And the only way out is by talking about it. So if there is an unknown with a person and you don't know what to do, I highly recommend to ask them. Talk to them. Because from within, currently the answers are blocked by so many emotional and psychological stuff, right? So just ask this person that you're dealing with about whatever it is that is confusing to you. Talk to them. Tell them your concerns. Tell them your insecurity. Tell them why you feel the way you feel, or why you're worried about whatever it is that you're worried about, because you seem to be very worried about something. Just, Share it with them. Share it with them. Tell them, hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is what worries me. This is what I'm confused about. This is my concerns. And then they will answer and give you clarity. Otherwise, you're going to stay stagnant in this very confusing state. Because I feel like you don't know something about them. And the only one that can tell you about them is them. Infinite readings, advising with other friends, I think it's the worst thing that you can do right now, because your friends or your environment, maybe they don't know this person or they don't understand this person. They're going to only confuse you even further. Really, the answer will come to you from the source of the question. Okay? So if you have a question mark about someone, ask them. Don't advise the tarot, except for this. This is the good advice. This is a great advice. Because this tells you to advise with them. I mean, don't advise with divination as to how they feel or what they want or where things will lead to, or are they good for you? Are they not good for you? Are they trustworthy? If you have reason for suspicion, whatever concern, talk to them, see what they say. Otherwise, you will not get out of this. This is a maze. This is a maze of your own doing. Okay? All right. Again, I'm not saying it with fault or judgment. We all get confused, right? But ask them. Hey, what did you mean when you said that? Hey, what is it that you want in life? Or hey, what is it that you want from this or from us? Whatever the question may be. Okay, Saggy? All right. Now, Capricorn. So Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay. So Capricorn, 37 minutes and 5 seconds. Capricorn, love life for now. Capricorn, love life for now. Okay. Capricorn, love life. What does Capricorn need to know? One more card. Capricorn, love life for this now moment, whenever you're watching this. Okay, so Capricorn, you also have the Moon card, but then you have 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords. Challenging energies. Okay. Uranus and Taurus and the North Node is shaking up our life so much. If we're not in our path, it's not going to let us fly. My life, hi, welcome. Wishing everybody well. Thank you. Ruth Lemos, hi, Leo. Okay, Capricorn, the Moon card, 9 of Swords and 5 of Swords. Capricorn, someone is messing with your mind. And if you are not sure, if you think you're imagining, you're not imagining. It's not good. They're deliberately create confusion and an unknown kind of, so that you will stay confused, and that way it gives them a sense of weird power. Not healthy. There's a level of cruelty here. Someone gets a kick out of it. They'll never admit it, of course, but there's a deep level of distraught from this relationship. It's not healthy. It's not a twin flame. Twin flames don't abuse one another. And twin flames are also very high frequency, broad frequency humans. They don't do shit like that. It's just a toxic relationship. I'm sorry to break your bubble. If you were like stuck in the loop of, I don't know, twin flame journey, runner chaser, all that BS, and being taken advantage of by some readers who do that. I'm sorry to be the one who has to say it to you. I understand that you might not like me for this, but you need to hear this. if this indeed a situation where you're constantly confused, never know where you stand, always worried, always at a question mark, and then being made to feel guilty by them somehow, like if there's something wrong with you, this is not good. This is bad. It's not divine. It's not cosmic. It's just bad. And you need out because your health is at jeopardy. Your mental well-being is at jeopardy. Practice self-care and do not let anyone gaslight you, coerce you, belittle you in ways of like breaking you in order to build you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn or cross-watching for a Capricorn and you're like, no, the Capricorn is doing that to me, that can happen. Shadow Capricorns know how to do this stuff. They really know how to pick up on your deepest wounds and play with them. That's shadowy Cappies. So Cappies, my seekers, don't be hurt by this. This is for shadow. We all have our shadows. All the signs have their shadow. Okay. So yeah, and if you're doing that to someone, no bueno. Okay. I recommend to cut that shit. If you resonate with this, just save yourself. Honestly, just save yourself. Abort. Okay, I'm actually picking up on taking a break and answering Amira's personal question that she sent asking for the tarot and for her date of birth. She sent me a PayPal booking. So Amira, if you're here, I'm going to answer you right now. Timestamp for Amira's question is 41 and 30 seconds. Okay, so Amira, thank you for your booking. You've asked to do a tarot reading plus a date of birth psychic numerology message. Okay, so thank you for the $55. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm reading you now. Love and numerology reading. Amira, 3/1/1980s, person 7/10/1961. I don't have a specific question, but we have been through many ups and downs the last 6+ years. Is this a hopeless cause? Will he ever get over his fear of commitment? Why is it one minute we are so in sync, then all it takes is one small thing for things to go sideways? Okay, just from reading this, I can tell you this is not going to lead anywhere. I'm gonna do the tarot and get deeper insight, and I'm going to also address your date of birth. Now, you wrote 3/1/1980. So I'm sorry for not clarifying this. I need you guys, when you do this, to write me the month of your birth with the word. That way I can't confuse which one is the day, which one is the month. So Amira, if you can please write me in the chat if you were born on March 1st or January 3rd. Okay? Just write the name of your month in a word in the chat right here. You don't need to send another PayPal. So I'm going to wait with it. March. Okay, so you're March 1st, 1980. Okay, I'm going to write your numbers here. And then I'm going to start with the tarot, and then I'm going to move to your numbers. So you are March 1st, 1980. Cute Pisces. Hi. Okay, I'm going to read your question again, and then I'm going to do the tarot. And guys, don't worry. I'm going to go back to the signs right after this. We're going to do Aquarius and on. Many ups and downs in the last 6+ years. Is this a hopeless cause? Will he ever get over his fear of commitment? Why is it one minute we are so in sync, then all it takes is one small thing to get so sideways? And I'm assuming he's also 19 years older than you, the person. Okay, Amira, I'm already picking up on a lot. He's highly immature. He has the perception, he gives the perception of being mature and spiritual. And it's because behavior-wise, exterior wise, he has some sort of similarities with you, and you are spiritually mature and advanced and very empathic and very sweet. So because he possesses similar characteristics that are exterior to yours, similar characteristics to yours in his exterior behavior, you confuse him to being advanced, but the truth is not. Everything he does comes from a personal, subjective, emotional need, and he will tell you what you need to hear, what you want to hear to keep you around. So based on the energy I'm picking up, and feel free to confirm if I'm saying something. Feel free to confirm in the chat. I don't think he's good for you. I think he's wasting your time. And I think because of the age gap, you might be confusing it with twin flame situation. Because it's like one of the alleged signs to twin flames, age gap and all that. It confuses a lot of people. I don't think that it's an actual sign of twin flames. Personally, I think it could be an age gap, but it doesn't necessarily, it doesn't mean, there's an age gap, so we're twin flame. I don't think that. I mean, you could be twin flame with an age gap or the same age. It's not, I don't think that's the thing that is in any way. I actually did a 13th element about it, about timeless love, the T on, on twin flames, soulmates, karmic relationships. I did a 13th element about it that is quite explanatory, and I really go deep into what are twin flames, what is soulmates, what is karmic differences. He is young spiritually, I know. He's also emotionally, it's not just spiritually. And Amira, I'm not going to take away from your responsibility for choosing to stay there. Show me the relationship between Amira and her person. Show me more, please, about the relationship between Amira and her person and where it's leading to. Where is this leading to? Is this leading somewhere between Amira and her person? Is this leading to a healthy commitment? Is this something good for Amira? Okay, is this person good for Amira romantically long term? I'm going to show you the cards, okay, love? We have Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and Eight of Swords. They're basically reiterating what I said. It's a constant struggle. You're constantly blocked from moving on and finding some place that you're actually going to feel fulfilled. I have all the elements here: earth, fire, swords, no water. It's not because I didn't pull out 4 cards. It's because purposefully within the 3 cards that Spirit knew I will be taking out, it purposefully didn't take out cups. If there was water there, it would come out. And you're both water signs. The fact that between 2 water signs, I have no cups on the table, it's just extra confirmation. You're constantly waiting and struggling and holding on and feeling like, if I'll just defeat this challenge, if I'll just get over this obstacle, then it will happen. If I'll just be persistent and my nose is itchy, that's confirmation. Oh my God. If I'll just be persistent and patient, he will get there. No. He won't get there. Because you keep making him feel like you're going to be there no matter what. So there's no urge to do the work. I'm not saying that so that you will pretend to leave so he'll do the work. That never works. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, Amira. You're going to find the strength, hopefully, to leave his butt. Really cut it out completely. Then what will happen a while later, I don't know if shortly or longer, but you'll find out that he met someone else and that they got married or that he's committed to her. And you'll be like, why are you committed to her and not me? Why did it work out with someone else and not with me? He's not your person. He's not your destiny. He's not good for you. So it will constantly be like this until you set yourself free. And setting yourself free is one of your lessons, not lessons. It's not like you have to, it's like your spiritual progression. It's an opportunity for spiritual progression by releasing yourself. Otherwise, you're getting stuck in this loop. So when that happens, when you finally leave him and then you hear later on, whatever amount of time that he's now committed to someone and is fully committed to them, don't be upset over it. Don't be like, oh, if I had just waited another year, he would be ready. And even if he pretends to be ready for you, he's a Gemini, okay. And even if at one point, let's say you stay there for another 7 years. Let's say you stay there for another 6 to 7 years, and then you have your commitment with them. You'll be miserable. It will be one of those things that you're like, why did I wait this long to get something that I thought I wanted, and now I just don't want it? I can't tell you what to do, but the cards really stress the fact that this is not a good thing. Okay? And him being a Gemini, this is a Gemini energy. However, there, like every sign, there's high frequency and there's low frequency. There's light and there's shadow expression of that zodiac. So shadow Geminis can definitely behave like that. Very wishy-washy, very non-committal. But you need to ask yourself, why are you wishy-washy with yourself and staying there for 6 years? Okay, I'm sorry. I know these are not fun news, but it's like a very clear truth that even before I opened the cards, you saw I just got it, and the cards just gave extra information, validation, and detail. Okay, let's go to your specific date of birth, and this date of birth message will be for you, and not necessarily love life. It's just what spirit or your energetic DNA blueprint wants to express for you right now, okay? So March 1st, 1980, you have 3-1-18, 3-1-9. That sums to 13. Wow. Okay, the more you stay in relationships that don't water you, that don't nourish you, that don't reciprocate, the more you are weakening yourself, your own magical powers, your own mystical abilities. You're weakening your psychic abilities, because it all goes to all your energy goes to an attempt to understand this, to resolve this, to heal this, and then it just drains from all the other aspects of your life. As soon as you let that go, other aspects of your life will begin to prosper, and you'll be able to see more clearly. You'll have a clearer vision when it comes to your personal life, career, friendships, spiritual advancement, all that jazz. When you benefit your heart, when you stand up for your heart, you stand up for your entire path. When your heart is well, your entire path is well. Okay, you're a Pisces and you total to 13. That's very witchy spiritual energy. You're psychic. You're a witch. Hi. Okay, so I recommend to not waste that energy. Because you lose from it. The people that can benefit from your benevolent energy will lose from it. You're pouring water into a vase with a hole in it, to a barrel with a hole in it. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Although maybe it wasn't very enjoyable, but I'm sure it was helpful. Okay, Amira? So I appreciate the trust and thank you for the reading. Okay. So we are now in, let's go back to love readings for the zodiac signs. And next is Aquarius. So Aquarius, 54 minutes. Aquarius, 54 minutes. One, Aquarius, love life. Aquarius, love life. 2 more cards. Aquarius, love life. 2 more cards. You know what? I want to start anew. Let's clear the past energies. Aquarius. Message for Aquarius seekers for their love life, or whenever they're guided to watch this. Hi, Shelly. Thank you so much for the $11. Birthday reading. I don't have PayPal. Sorry. Oh, okay. I'll do yours because maybe I wasn't clear. I'll do yours now. Not now, but I'll do the 4 signs and then I'll do yours. But guys, just so you know, if you want to book a reading, then I'm doing today the numeric messages for the date of birth, only if it's coming with a tarot reading. So if you want a tarot reading, a 3 cards pull, it's $44 to PayPal. And if you also want, in addition, the date of birth psychic messages, then it's an added $11 that totals to $55. Okay. So that's something you can do and send to PayPal. But Shelly, because maybe I wasn't clear about that, I'm going to answer yours. But from here on, guys, it's the package, right? But thank you. So I'm going to get to you after I do Aqua, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. Okay. Message for Aquarius. So Black Lotus, Aquarius is actually 56 minutes. Aquarius, 56 minutes. So Aquarius love reading for Aquarius seekers. Love reading for Aquarius seekers. What do Aquarius need to know for their love life? Aquarius, what do Aquarius need to know for their love life? Message for Aquarius from their love life. Aquarius love life. Wow, it's quiet. What's going on, Aqua? Love for Aqua for whenever they're watching this. Okay, 3 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and 9 of Pentacles. Aquarius, honestly, I see some ladies out there, Aqua ladies, are deciding to turn their back to emotional disappointment or heartache or a romance gone bad, and then just focusing on themselves. I'm picking up on the song, all the single ladies, where you're just doing your thing and out and about with girlfriends, or just investing in your well-being, in the way you look, in the way you dress. You just treat yourself both emotionally and materially. I see you being kind to yourself. I see you being sensitive to yourself. I see you making choices for yourself. If you're not, then that's the advice, to turn away from the heartache. Enough. You've done the pain, you've done the emotional healing, and now you're in the process of transiting from, okay, I felt a disappointment, I felt a heartache, maybe there was a breakup, maybe there was someone wasn't reciprocating my feelings, whatever. And you're now just kind of gone through this great emotional purification and healing and sensitivity towards yourself. And you are transitioning to this really badass, I feel amazing about myself. And maybe you're just dating. Maybe you're just letting yourself feel good and letting people treat you and take you out. Maybe yeah, I see a lot of you Aquarians out there choosing for the time being to be single, just to enjoy being awesome. And then from that place, like, you don't want to go back in the dating scene or to a new romance from a place that is heartbroken, that is disappointed. And then that's what you put on the table. You're like, I'm going to go through the emotional process. I'm going to recognize how I feel. I'm going to digest. And then I'm going to treat myself amazingly. And then I'm going to feel amazing, look amazing. And then I'm going to put myself out there again in the dating scene and just be way more attractive and way more appealing to potential partners because I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Does that make sense? What if you don't have PayPal? Well, as Black Lotus said, you can do a super chat. That's true. But also there is a Venmo link underneath this video. In the description box, there's also a Venmo link, so you can choose to do Venmo. If you can't find the link, it's just the Existential Shift on PayPal, on Venmo, everything. Okay. Aquarius, what else? I'm thinking something else wants to come out from this. Okay. Some of you Aquarius have reached a level in your life where you're so independent, and this is for the single ones. This is for the single Aquas, where you're so independent and well-rounded in your schedule and your habits and your just who you are and what you do, that you find it really hard to let someone in. So you wish for it, you want for it, you're open to it emotionally, but your mundane life, your day-to-day life, it's like you're not really making room. And then when you meet someone, it's like it always has to go by your terms, by what your schedule is, when you like to go to sleep, when you like to wake up, when you like to have lunch or breakfast, or where you spend time at. Like you expect them to just align with your life. And the thing is, the only people who can absolutely align with your life are very young people that hasn't gone on their journey of self-discovery and building their own individualism. So you got to understand that if you're looking for a mature, well-rounded, balanced person like you, then it has to come not with a sacrifice, but with a compromise. Sometimes we're at your place, sometimes we're at their place, sometimes we go to your favorite restaurant, sometimes it's their favorite restaurant. You understand what I mean? Like, you got to be flexible, or else you won't be able to let anyone in. Your heart is open and willing, but everything around it, like your ego and your lifestyle, is like, no, mine is the best. You are the best, you're amazing, but be open to other life experiences, and then love would be able to come in. Okay, so that was Aqua. Thank you, Aqua. I hope this was helpful. Now we're doing Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Amira, are you there? Let me know how you feel about the messages that I gave you, because I know they were a little bit intense and uncomfortable and maybe not what you hoped to hear. So let us know that you're good and that you're okay and how you're feeling over there, okay? Edward, I think that's the key to all relationships, compromise, though it shouldn't. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. A little bit of, balance, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So we did Aquarius, now Pisces. So Pisces is 1 minute. I'm sorry, Pisces is 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 15 seconds. Black Lotus, you wrote that Pisces is 2 minutes. 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 35 seconds. Okay, Pisces, love messages for Pisces. And thank you. Love messages for Pisces. Love messages for Pisces. Love for Pisces. Collective of Pisces seekers who are watching this. Whenever you're watching this, this is for you. Wow, Pisces, what's going on? Love message for Pisces. Where are your messages? Okay, one card out. Wow. Pisces. One more card. Wow. Okay. Pisces, this is beautiful. 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 6 of Cups. Okay. You need to have your mindset super clear and sharp and absolutely act upon it when it comes to the ideal love relationship that you're looking for. So anything that doesn't line up with this is what I want for myself, for my love life, for my romance, if your heart is not chirping like a bird, then don't settle. Not the conversation that we had about compromise, that's different. Don't settle. You need to be really, really in tune with your soul and with your mind and what it is that you're hoping for. And then speak with your actions to the universe so it will actually happen. Don't stay in situations that don't give you this. Don't pursue situations or people that don't feel this way. And once you learn to say no to everything that it's not this, then there will be energetic room and an understanding of the matrix as to what it is that you are wiring it for you, which is you want all of it. You want the white picket fence, you want the kids, you want it to be, you reading each other's minds and being in harmony and raising children on mutual values, all these things that matter to you, they're beautiful. So this is for those of you who are not in this situation. Now, for those of you who are in a situation that feels like a soulmate, that feels really good, like it's going to lead somewhere, then your intuition is in the right. And this has a very good potential to actually becoming your one. Your true love, your happily ever after, your white picket fence, if that's the fantasy, whatever. The As You Wish and Princess Bride, all of it. Okay, so if you don't have the all that jazz that you want, act like only in a way that satisfies the all that jazz that you're looking for and don't accept anything else. Okay, if you have it, then it's looking like it's in the right direction. This is someone, for some of you, it's someone that you knew when you were a child or when you were young or when you were growing up, and then life happened. You had to go on your journey of discovery, of maturity, of karma, of mental progression and all that jazz. And then you'll circle back around to this person when you're both ready. And it's going to be like, I can't believe you were the one this entire time. I didn't even think of you. Something like that. It's one of those situations for some of you. Amira, right now we are in a separation. I'm in NY studying and he is touring musician. He will be there next week. And he himself have been saying he wants to be single, then he doesn't want it. I mean, so yeah. So you kind of know. You got this. Let it go. If it's not good, let it go. If it's good, stay. But it doesn't feel like you're happy. And if he himself says he wants to be single, then that's all you need. Here's the thing, guys. When someone tells you how they feel, and this is general for everyone, when someone tells you how they feel and tells you what they want or don't want, that's the answer. We go to divination and the tarot when we don't have an answer. But if someone that we're asking about told you, believe them. And even if it's not the forever case, it is the case for now. Sometimes the answers are right in front of us. We just don't want to believe them. So we seek for other answers in the divine. But the divine is right here. It's in the things people tell you. It's in the signs you see. It's in the events that you experience. It's not separated from your mundane world, you know? Yes, you do have to accept it. I agree. Okay, so good luck with that. And everyone sends good energy to Amira. All right, let's do now Aries. I'll do Aries, and then I'll do Taurus, and then I'll go to the to Shelley's question. Oh, you did a few spells? No, stop. Stop. So if you did a few spells, I want you to scroll back and watch the reading that I did for Libra. It was relatively in the beginning. So watch the Libra messages. Okay, because I started with Virgo. Why would I do Leo? I started with Virgo. Leo is last. Watch Libra energy, Libra messages, Amira. It applies to you. Okay. Now we're doing Aries. Messages for Aries, please. Aries, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 25 seconds. Aries. Love messages for Aries. Love message for Aries. Now, what do Aries need to know now for love? Aries for love. Okay. Whew. Aries, you have Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. Let me look at this. Aries, I'm picking that some of you are in a very powerful position where like you want someone and you get them. It's like, oh, I think this person is really cute. I wish they'll ask me out, and then they hit on you. Or, oh, I really like this person across the room that I don't know, and boom, before you know it, someone says like, I have to introduce you to this person, and they introduce you. Vanya, thank you. I'll be right with you, love. I'll do the Aries, then Taurus, and then I'll answer your questions, because I'm doing four signs every time for the collective, and then I answer the personal questions. So Aries, it's like some of you are like so tapped into your creative force, to your very free, liberated, creative, passionate will, where you act upon your passion, where you act upon the creative spark, where you are so in tune with your creativity and with your love. It's like, I feel it, I want it, I get it. So some of you Aries that are watching me are really in tuned. Like, that which you seek is seeking you kind of thing. That which you want wants you. They whom you desire you kind of thing. There is, so depending on whether you're a male or a female, apply this to your story. If you're a female, I'm talking about you. If you're a male, it is a woman in your life that is relevant right now to your love life. This is a very witchy energy. Queen of Wands on her own is witchy. High Priestess, we know, is witchy. So this combination shows very deep spiritual knowledge, like academic, theoretical, but also active, like this is working with the seasons, on top of elemental, mundane ability to kind of bring it to life. Okay, with this Queen of Wands here, she brings things to life that she's passionate about. And there's this really rare combination of being able to know when to be still and wait, like inaction is an action kind of thing, versus knowing when to act right away and take advantage of opportunity, be it energetically or whatever. I think your love life is on fire. I think if there's someone that you're interested in and they show you interest, just go for it and have the experience. This could be a romance that, I mean, I don't see necessarily long-term. It's not to say that it can't be long-term. I'm not saying that it can't be long-term. I'm saying that that's not what the cards show. The cards show the focus of the energy of the moment that is potentially very steamy, very inspiring, very fun, and very sensual. So the women out there that are watching, Aries, your honor, oof, you cannot be ignored. Even when you go to an event and you try to hide in the corner and not be noticed, no, it's like you're so noticeable. Your energy is so lit. Okay. And if you're a man, there's a woman like that who's into you. So go for it. Now all the Aries men in my life think I'm hitting on them. I'm not hitting on you. I have like 17,000 Aries men in my life. Every time I do a reading like this, it's the cards. It's the cards. This is what the cards are saying. Every time I do a reading like that for Aries, they're all certain that I'm like wanting to, I don't know. It's the cards, and I'm talking to my seekers. Take it or leave it and apply it to whoever it applies to you in your life. Okay? Stop putting me in like situations where I'm like, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. It's me for my people. My goodness. I always have people in my life who think I'm talking about them, and it's like, it could apply to people in my life if they are the sign that I'm reading for, obviously, because they're a part of the collective of the sign that I'm reading for, but it doesn't necessarily have to apply. And also doesn't mean that I'm like purposefully, personally implementing personal messages to make the Aries people in my life no, I'm not doing that. I don't do that. I don't do that. I pick up immediately the energies of close cycles, Aries, several that are immediately like, she's talking about me. She wants me. No. Love you. But like, don't do that to me. Okay. Sorry. That was for Aries, but it was a really great reading. Really, really great reading. Okay, Vanya, I'll be right with you. Thank you. If this applies to Aries South Node, if you feel like it, then take it. If you feel it, if you feel it running through your veins, claim that thing. Claim it. Claim whatever good thing that you feel, but don't be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Don't just claim it if you're just because you theoretically want to, but if you feel it, take it. And South Node is a very powerful placement to have as a sign. Like it does very much affect you in your life. So yeah, you can definitely look at your South Node for readings. So now I'm going to do Taurus. Okay. Taurus seekers. Taurus seekers. That energy was so steamy. Oh my God. I'm blushing from the Aries reading. It was so steamy. Okay. I need to calm that energy down. It's like so much life force, so much like kundalini, like crazy. So much fire was on the table. Okay. I need to focus on Taurus. So Taurus, 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 55 seconds. Taurus love life. Love message for my Taurus seekers. Love messages for my Taurus seekers. Okay, 1, 2 more. 2. Oh. Love messages for my Taurus seekers. Okay. Sorry, Taurus. Taurus, you have 7 of Swords, the Hangman, and 5 of Swords. Okay. Taurus, you're in a situation where things are really unclear right now, in which I don't recommend to make a clear decision now. I do recommend to take yourself outside of the situation so you can have some mental clarity, because the cognitive knowledge, the alleged information that has to do with this person or this situation is not clear. There's something a little bit confusing about it. I see a lot of half-truths, right? Half-truths. So you can't really make decisions based on half-truths. There's something like not really as it seems in this situation. So I recommend to just take yourself outside of the situation and let time reveal things to you. I'm not saying stay stuck or wait on it. I'm saying that when you're in this situation with this person, you're not getting the full picture. It's just confusing you. It's just getting you into a deeper and deeper rabbit hole and a maze, a mental maze, like overthinking and contradicting thoughts. And it's like too much, too much. Take yourself out of it and gain your mental clarity and calm. And when it's time, if it's time, reassess. Because hopefully, and I'm picking up, unfortunately, that I'm picking on March 2022, that there's a lot more clarity, that until then, everything that is happening is just confusing. Okay, now that, don't take it like it's not for everyone. Some of you, it's before that and all that. Like, but for those of you who feel that strongly, just take a moment. Don't be in a rush to make decisions based on the information that you have. Because as I said, tons of half-truths. This person is like not giving you the whole picture. You're not seeing the whole picture. Okay, Taurus? So don't trick yourself into a situation where it might get even more complicated. All right. So that was for Taurus. Sorry. Is there? No, that's just the message. That's just the message. Information will come to you. The person you're dealing with, or maybe it's someone else, that they have things that they're dealing with that they either don't want to tell you or can't tell you. So let this situation sit. Let the situation sit. Okay? Until further information reveals itself. Okay. Now I'm going to answer your questions, and then I'm going to do the last batch of signs, that is Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and wait, I feel like I'm missing someone because I did Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Ophiuchus, but it's supposed to be 13, and I feel like I've already done 8. Did I skip someone? I did Virgo, I did Libra, I did Scorpio, I did Sag, right? Yes. And then I did Capricorn, I did Aquarius. I did Pisces, and I did Aries. Is any of the signs that I just mentioned I didn't do? Anywhere from Virgo to Taurus. Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. Interesting that I did Taurus. Oh, maybe I did 5 signs instead of 4. It's not yet Leo's turn, Black Lotus. I'm going to do Gemini, Cancer, and Leo in a sec, but I'm talking about Virgo through, Virgo through Taurus, in between Virgo and Taurus. Okay? Is there any sign I didn't do? I'll just scroll up. Guys, if there's a sign that I skipped, let me know. Let's start from the top. Let's see. Sorry if you're watching the recording. I just want to make sure that I'm not skipping any signs. So Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then personal. And then came Aquarius, and then came Pisces, and then came Aries, and then came Taurus. Yeah, I did everyone. I just did a batch of 5 instead of 4 because I'm such extra. Okay, we're good. So we have 4 signs to go. So, but first I'm going to do Shelly and then Vanya. So Shelly, your birthday is May 8th, 1971. Okay, cutie, let's take a page and talk about you. So Shelly, 5, 8, Taurus, 1971. Oh, another total of 18, like Amira. So it's 5, 8, 18, which is 5, 8, 9. תשע ועוד 8 זה 17. ועוד 15 ו2. Look at you. Wow. You're very strong. Okay. So you total to 22, which is a master number. And your month and day totals to 13, May 8th. Another witchy. And we say it with the absolute love and respect here in the Existential Shift when we get the witchy vibes. Chaos Cat, you didn't skip. You did 5 the last time. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Thank you. Sorry, I just want to read something. Sandy, you just sent a PayPal payment. Thank you, love. I got it. I got you. So I'm going to do you too. I'm going to do you after Vanya. Okay? Cool. But let's focus on Shelly. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm being such a Mars and Gemini right now. Tomorrow I'm going to have my Mars return with my Mars and Gemini. Okay. Which I love, by the way. I love having Mars and Gemini. It allowed me to do all the things that I'm passionate about at once. In the 10th house. That's why I have so many careers and information and stuff. Okay, this is not about me. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Shelly. Taurus 22. So Shelly, you're supposed to build things. And when I say build things, I don't mean like you need to be a carpenter, although if you want to be a carpenter, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. But not necessarily that. I mean like think architecture, think planning, think producing, think doing things that have very solid existence for the long run. You can build stuff that lasts for years. So for example, if you produce a movie, it has the potential of becoming a classic, right? If you build a building, it has the potential of becoming one day a historic site. Like one of those things, that's what you have in you. You have that in you. I don't know if you're playing into it or not, but you should, because your soul will just fly and sing and cheer if you let it express its talent like that. You also can do very well in the financial world. If you have not, even if it surprises you, if you're into spirituality and healing and all that jazz, if you go into investments, if you go into the financial world, if you can take a course about investment, about finances, just knowing currencies, learn, you know what you would really love, even if you're not aware of it, and let us know if you are. Studying currencies, fluctuations of currency and money in different countries, seeing how the market is affected, like how is the US market is affected by something that is happening in the Middle East, whatever, which it does. Okay, it is affected always, everything in the world. So learning these things and then having the vision for the future of how things unfold and then investing appropriately, boom, that's where your money is. And then once you make the money, then you're able to produce the big stuff that lasts for a long time. Do you do it? I see you saying yes in confirmation, which is great. Is this confirmation coming from you? Does that mean that you're already doing these things, or that you're thinking about doing it and to go for it? Like, where are you on the journey of that? I'm just curious if you want to share with us. But super cool. You also have physical strength. So I don't know if you train or practice or go to the gym or lift, but really literally exercise your talents. You can become so strong physically, like your body will just really soak it. It will really enjoy, even if your psyche won't, your body will be so grateful for you, like getting it through like a boot camp thing, or like a trial course, or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I know this was helpful. Go for it. So, okay. Now, Vanya, thank you for the 55. So your question for the tarot is that I'd like to start a tarot YouTube channel. Okay. May I have some cards on that, please? Sorry. May I have some cards on that, please? Will it and how it succeed? Okay, love it. Good luck. And then your date of birth is January 20, 1996. So I'm going to start with the tarot. I'm just going to write your numbers down to have it, and then I'm going to do the tarot. So 1/20, 1977. Tasha is, 97. Sorry, not 77. 1997. Tasha is Cheslav Chevasoshesh. 128. Okay. Total to 11. All right, I'll get to that. So, okay, we have a fellow Tarochi. That's awesome. Vanya, thinking about, let's clear the cards from all the energies that we just bestowed into them. Is that the word? Bestowed? Whatever. I really need to fix my hair for a second because I'm feeling annoyed. Sorry, guys. We all have our pet peeves. We all have our stuff. This is mine, okay? Bear with me. Be patient. Okay. So Vanya, January 20th, wants to open a YouTube channel about, I didn't focus yet, wants to open a YouTube channel about tarot. The potential of its success, okay? And advice. Let's do more so advice and guidance. Advice and guidance for the success of Vanya's YouTube channel. Vanya was born on January 20th, 1997. Wants to open a YouTube channel about tarot. Advice for Vanya. Advice and foresight for Vanya about her YouTube channel. One, two. Okay, right off the bat, I'm not the cards. I don't even see the cards yet. They have their landed face down. But regardless of what they're saying, it will be in addition to what I want to say, Vanya. You're a serious person. So don't try to act like someone that you're not on your channel. Be very authentic to you, because a lot of YouTubers are very like bubbly and happy and cheerful and talk fast and cut fast and edit and it's all like bubbles and lovey-dovey and whatever the audience wants. You need to be the serious person that you are, authentic to who you are. Speak the way you speak, advise the way you advise, be authentic to you. It's very important that you don't try to mold yourself into something that you feel, okay, that's what they want to see, or they want me to be positive and cheerful. I'm not saying to not smile. Obviously, just have it natural. Don't force it. Don't feel like you have to be something that doesn't come to you naturally. Okay, there's no right and wrong in it, and you will have the audience that will love you either way, the way you are. Now let's see the cards. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, so first, I love seeing these because this is such a beautiful energy for having something that is both grounded, solidified, that can get monetized and possibly profitable and stable, but also fun, energetic, whimsical, witchy, guidance. I am serious. I have thought about being more cheerful. Huh? Did I not pin you? Okay. So it needs to be natural. If you're a Morticia Adams, be a glorious Morticia Adams. If you're a Wednesday Adams, be a glorious Wednesday Adams. Be who you are gloriously, like all the way. Just own it. Own who you are. That is what will, if you're authentic, people will be drawn to it. I never try to be anything other than I am. And it's not because it's better or worse than anybody else. If you're authentic, it will read authentic, and the people who can learn from you and resonate with you and enjoy you will be drawn to you. Otherwise, you'll just superficially attract people who aren't really aligned with who you are, and they're not going to stick around for a long time. I have a loyal following that I've had for years because I am who I am. I don't, presume to be anyone else, not because there's something wrong with being anyone else, but because, and I change. If you change, if suddenly 2 years into it, you suddenly feel genuinely more cheerful, then be that. Don't limit yourself based on how things should be. This is a major life path decision. You should know that if you choose to go for it and go for it in the long term, it will redirect your path in life. Okay? I see good potential. I see that it's a destined crossroad that you were meant to come to and make that decision in. I can't say what you should decide. That's yours. That's your journey. But if you're choosing to do so, I think you can do really well by being yourself and showing the talents that you have, right? Don't try to express talents that you don't have or that you want to have. If there are talents you want to have, go and study them, maintain them, and then express them from a place of a genuine, But if you're really bad at giving, I don't know, whatever type of advice, don't try to give it because it's popular or it's like trending or people are looking for it. Do what you do best. You want to expand, learn, be good at it, and then do that and be authentic. I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but it can be good. Now, when it comes to monetization, if you choose to do so, just keep in mind, it might take a little while for your channel to get monetized. That's okay. You're guided to build the strong foundations of like who you are, what is your style, what is your channel, what do you do, and just do it and be with it and have fun. Have fun the way you have fun. Okay? And I wish you the best of luck. I hope your channel, if you choose to do so, I hope you do. And I hope it prospers and succeeds and you have a great time and you help a lot of people, and yay. Okay? Best of luck on that. And I hope this advice was helpful. Now let's move to your numbers. So just to tap into Vanya's numbers, what message? I'm picking up on an energy that is self-sacrificial when it comes to one-on-one relationships. You might be very strong, like in groups or at your job or in organizations, and you give out the personality that is really stands up for herself and knows who you are and stuff. But in one-on-ones, you become very different. And because you're very, very in tune, when you're one-on-one with someone, you really pick up on their energy. You understand them. You see their intricacies. You see their truth. So it makes you be naturally way more empathic and compassionate to them, and understanding. So you understand where they're coming from and why they do the things you do. And sometimes it gets you to a place of being sacrificial, right? And enabling. So you need to be cautious on that one. Don't let your don't let how in tuned you are be your detriment. Let it be your power, right? Channel it to your channel or your work, or if you work with one-on-one, if you do one-on-one readings. So express that attunement. But in relationships like friendships, family, romance, one-on-ones, you got to be really cautious there. So yes, have the empathy that you naturally have, but also not let it come at your expense in a sacrificial way. Okay, it's very important because people who first meet you, let's say at a job or a school or event, they see you as someone very strong and in their individuality. But let's say they develop a romantic relationship with you or a deeper friendship, and you become this yes person. Sure, whatever you want, however you need it, what you need. And it's like there's this Like they thought they met someone that they can be guided by, and then they meet someone who lets them be anything. Now, there's nothing wrong with this and nothing wrong with that, but it creates confusion as to what is it that I signed up for with Vanya, kind of thing. And so it creates separations. And you're like, what happened? Because people are like, I don't know who Vanya is. Now, you're both, but not everyone understands duality and ways of integration, that you can be this and that. It's like people sometimes are very like two-dimensional, unfortunately. But try to embody these two very seemingly different characteristics within you in an integrated manner. That's my witchy homework to you. I hope this was helpful. Oh, and you pick up on bullshit. You pick up on lies. You utilize that on your channel. Okay. So on one hand, you pick up on lies. So I understand that in your relationships, when you're sacrificial, it's not because people can fool you. It's because you let them fool you. You let them lie to you. Like you pick up on the lie. You pick up on the fact that they're manipulating you, but you're not saying anything out of compassion and empathy. So here's a very practical advice from me to you. Call them out. I don't mean like yell at them and be angry. Be like, hey, I recognize that you're not being completely authentic with me. I recognize that there's a dissonance. I recognize that there's some falsity. Let's talk this through, because I can't live with a lie, and I also don't think it's beneficial for you to not express yourself in your full truth with me. Something like that, in your words. And that will spare you a lot of agony. Okay, great. And then we had, before we move on to Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Ophiuchus, love you guys. Let's do Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Vanya, you're hitting the nail on the head with my South Node Aries and North Node Libra. Well, did you guys watch my my special North and South Node project? There's one for Libra, Aries, North, South nodes access. And there's one for all the signs. If you go to my channel, to the Existential Shift main page, and you scroll down to the playlist, you'll see North, South node playlist. So watch your North and South node. Okay. So we had Amira. And now we have Sandy. Hi, Sandy. Are you here? The Black Lotus, I've seen it. It's pretty accurate. Cool. So 3 cards tarot reading, sure. And birthday reading, sure. So you are August 24th, 1976. August 24, 1976. I just clicked on utilizing the advice I gave you, Vanya, for myself. Sometimes I just genuinely speak with a cutie tone, and it's genuine. It's my Libra moon, I guess, sometimes kicks in. But sometimes I'm really not. But I find myself on the habit of doing the cutie just because 5 minutes ago I was cutie and now I'm no longer cutie. And I forget to, like, I'm on the roll of that cutiness. And like right now I'm serious. So why am I being cutie? Now we're serious. Never mind. I'm back. Strike the past 2 minutes. Pete. Hi, Pete. Dan missed the notification. Thumbs up or down for us Pisces in love. You're just going to have to watch. I already did Pisces. Okay. All right. Okay. Focus. So, Sandy, August 24, 1976. I'm just writing your numbers here, and then I'll do the tarot first. Okay. Okay. Right there with you on interchanging cutie and serious. Cool. What do you see for my love life going forward? I had to let someone go that I truly cared for. I'm sorry. That sucks. But good for you for the courage and strength to do so. So let's see what's going on with Sandy's love life. Who is a Virgo, right? You're a Virgo. Okay. Sandy, love life. Clear, clear, clear. Sorry, I'm just making sure I didn't miss any notifications. Okay. Sandy. I'm picking up on a Gemini who's like impatient. When is my reading? Right after Sandy and whatever private readings that we have here on this batch, I'll do Gemini. Okay. Love for Sandy. What's coming next? Okay. Sandy, August 24th. What's next for Sandy's love life? What is next for Sandy's love life? 1, 2. We have the Chariot, Two of Swords, and Knight of Swords. All right. Let me look at this. Sandy, you still haven't come to terms with your psychological perception of masculinity. You have a very specific thing in mind. It's not based on your soul desire. It's based on your psychology from childhood. And it's not based in free love. It's based in the illusion that you are helpless and that you need someone to show up for you. And you confuse that emotional codependency with being in your feminine energy, looking for a masculine energy. So whilst I really support, and it's very true that it's really good for women to be in their feminine energy and that way be able to attract men who are in their healthy masculine energy. And absolutely, masculinity is about containment to the femininity. It is about showing up. It is about plowing through for her. It is about making her feel safe and belong in the world. However, with you specifically, you're drawn to that place from a place of, in your childhood, maybe there was a missing father figure or a violent even father figure, something there with the father figure or older male sibling, something with male dominance that taught you about what masculinity is, but their masculinity was uber masculinity in a toxic way that took it to control. So your man, yes, he's supposed to contain you and be there for you and protect you, but not control you, right? You still need to have the freedom to express your creativity, your freedom, your desires, your dreams, your aspirations, your independence, okay? Feminine energy is not in contradiction to any of these things, quite the opposite. It's just the energy in which you do these things. Okay, so once that masculine, macho-like energy takes it to a place of control, it's not healthy masculinity, it's toxic masculinity, right? If he pays the bills, pays for, for the date, not because it's a romantic gesture and courtship, rather because you're broke and you can't, and you're, kind of manipulating him for that. And I'm not saying that that's what you do. It's a wrong example. This is just an example that I'm giving for the difference between healthy masculinity versus toxic masculinity, healthy femininity versus toxic femininity, right? It's one thing to accept when a man is showing up for you, pay for things, buy you stuff because, he wants to gift you, and it's beautiful and sweet, as opposed to when you can't take care of yourself, so you're looking for someone to do that for you. I understand it seems surface level. Okay, what's the difference? All the difference. I feel like I'm going to way too much into the intricacies, but I want to circle back to you, where you need to work on your perception of masculinity. And the best way to do that is by working on your perception of your own femininity. Really strengthen your feminine energy. Be in your divine femininity in everything you do. Be super, be extra. And again, it's not weakness. It's not weakness. It's sensitivity, right? It's not inability to act. It's being able to have patience and let someone else act because it's now their time to do so, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, just really, really nourish the feminine in you, inside and outside. And as you balance the feminine energy in you, by default, the perception and understanding of a masculine, healthy energy will also be balanced in you, and you'll be able to attract that. Right now, you're attracting not man, but control man. Not masculine man, but macho, toxic kind of bullcrap. The kind that I eat meat because it means I'm strong. No, you eat meat because you don't have compassion to animals, and you think that makes you look strong. That's not your strength. That's your ego. When a man is strong, he doesn't have the need to act in a way that is destructive to their environment in order to prove anything. He has nothing to prove. He's in his power, right? He doesn't need to hurt someone else or control someone else, be it an animal or a woman, in order to feel strong. He is strong, and he uses and utilizes his strength to protect you, not control you, to liberate animals, not take advantage of their misery. See the differences there? Sandy, are you around? So, bottom line, if you'll stay in that mindset, the next relationship will be the same thing. It will be the same dynamic that will end up ending because it's not what your spirit wants. But if you do the work that I just described, then you'll completely shift what you draw, and something way better will be attracted to you and find their way to you. They exist. He exists. He's just blocked by these energies, by you, psychologically still drawn to this. And if you have endured violence growing up from men in your life, you need to address this because you're still carrying that. Okay, maybe seek therapy, healing, retrieval of fragmented soul pieces, do the psychological work of healing. Otherwise, I don't want you to draw similar stuff. Okay, let us know if this was helpful for you, my love. Hey, Frank, thank you for joining. Always a pleasure to receive your energy and vibrations. Thank you. Okay, now Sandy, let's do your numbers. I know this was a lot. I don't just give regular answers. I give really in-depth answers. I could have looked at the Chariot, Two of Swords, and Knight of Swords and say, oh yeah, he's coming in really fast. It's someone that you met in July. You don't know it yet, but he's trying to get to you and grab your attention. That's one aspect that I can get from the cards, but me telling you that will be super non-beneficial and will just keep you in the same cycle. So, all right. Sandy, August 24, 1976. I see you can do really well with supporting people on their journey to leadership. For example, being a campaign manager for a politician. That's just an example. Or being the personal assistant of someone in a very high position and helping them progress through their career. And then through doing that, your own leadership abilities get recognized, and then you can get a position in that. So, for example, if you are a campaign manager for a politician and then they get elected, they actually have recognized your abilities throughout the campaign, and then they give you a position in the party, and then you progress in politics, right? You get your own office. That's just an example that I'm getting. So your path to leadership goes through supporting someone else's leadership. And then they in turn support you. So if you're trying to get into leadership positions by working for yourself and it hasn't been working well, and you're like, why? I do everything perfect. You are, but your path somehow is to receive leadership after giving leadership. Something about that. That's very interesting. That's a very interesting message. I find it really cool, by the way. So if you want to succeed in your career or an organization or whatever, become the support system and the push for someone else on their journey. And then once they're placed, you'll have that conversation, and you won't even have to have the conversation. They will be like, hey, Sandy, you did so amazing. I want you to keep working with me, but I think you need more responsibilities and more status. So here's the position that I'm giving you. And it's a great position of leadership in and of itself. Something like that. So I hope this was helpful. I really like this message. I find it very interesting energetically. Okay. That was this batch of personal readings, right? Right? Yeah, we did Shelly, we did Vanya, and now we did Sandy. Okay, thank you guys for booking the personal tarot and numerology messages. That was cool. So now we're back to general love messages for the zodiac signs. Now we're doing Gemini. And if you want to also book a private reading, now's the time to do so. So I could answer you once we're done with the next few signs. Gemini, love for Geminis, please, for this moment in time. What do Gemini seekers need to know about their love life? Gemini seekers, love for Gemini. Love for Gemini. 1, 2, one more. Love life for Gemini. Okay. Oh, Gemini. What? Okay, we're good. We got this. 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, 4 of Swords. Okay. Geminis. Let me rearrange this in my head, please. Oh, wow. This is interesting. So Geminis, I see it's either you or whoever you're thinking about. So if this doesn't apply to you, then it could be the person you're dealing with. But I see someone here that was held back due to very difficult circumstances, something that literally paralyzed them. And knock on wood, hopefully it's not any physical situation, although they could have dealt with something physical, you or them could have dealt with something physical that has made you unable. Like, I see a restriction that literally caused you to be unable for whatever reason to to approach the other person, or to show up, or to take advantage of the opportunity, of the connection, of the energy. And because of that, something went to, like, something was lost, something was ended, something. But as this person is coming back into the situation, so I see it coming back into a situation that was left and deprived and ended, right? So because of whatever limitation this is, whatever held you or them back, and I don't know the circumstances, it feels like genuine circumstance. It doesn't feel like someone just, ghosting out of boredom, or like there's something deep in there. There's a deep reason. There's a deep, valid, legitimate reason there. So now that you or them are back on your feet, maybe literally, maybe metaphorically, but so this person is back on their feet, and they coming back to this situation to find this, whether it's like cold and empty. However, I'm picking up on a gap, like a void of knowing. So I don't think the other person knows about these circumstances, about the reasons behind the distance or separation, or not showing up. If they knew, that would change things around. Okay, so there has to be, okay, if this is you, okay, if you, for whatever reason, was really denied of the ability to show up to this person, you got to give them a very in-depth explanation so they understand, because they are left in the cold and they are clueless as to what happened. So it won't fly. If you'll just come flying in like nothing happened, it will not go well. However, if you'll come with a very in-depth explanation, then things can turn around. Now, if it's the opposite, if you don't understand what happened and someone suddenly waltzes back in like, hey, remember me? Be like, yo, I have no idea what happened to you. Please give me the explanation. And then if you find that they have a really valid explanation or a reason as to why they were literally detained on picking up, then it will help you understand their position. But if they don't have a good explanation, if they were just like disrespectful to you, then it's not your energy. It's not your reading. Like, but there is a deep reason behind this that needs to be explained in order for these things to turn back around. Because right now it's not looking good. But because I'm picking up on the reason as to why this was or is departed, someone left. I'm picking up on like very difficult circumstances that someone had to endure that the other person might not know. It's very interesting. Okay. I'm feeling drawn to clarify this Five of Pentacles. I know I didn't clarify for anyone else, but guys have the spiritual maturity. Like I'm feeling like I really have to clarify this for Geminis. Clarify this Five of Pentacles for Gemini's love. Yes, confirmation, King of Swords. Just communicate. Make sure if they need to tell you what happened, be all ears. Exercise the half aspect of the King Solomon, of the King of Swords here when it comes to listening. If you're the one who needs to give an explanation, utilize your communication skill and speak truth, clear, absolute truth, and give all the information. Sandy, okay, sounds good. I haven't been shown what healthy masculine looks like. Maybe that's it. That could be a very good reason. I agree. Okay, Gemini. So good luck with that. I hope it works out for you. All right. Oof. Cancer. Oh, did I timestamp Gemini? I didn't say what the timestamp was for Gemini. I forgot. Somewhere around the 2 hours mark. If someone is watching this, can you rotate back and see and timestamp Gemini? I'm sorry, I forgot. There's a lot. Okay. So now Cancer, which is 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 44 seconds. Nice. Cancer seekers, love messages for Cancer, please. Love messages for my Cancerian seekers. Okay, one. Cancer seekers, love for Cancer for this moment in time, whenever you're watching this. Thank you, Pete. I got $20 from you. Thank you for your $20 donation. I appreciate that. I'm going to read it later, but thank you. Okay. Black Lotus, what are you sorry for? You have nothing to apologize for. You've been very helpful. Thank you. But the Cancer, I saw 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 444 for Cancer. Anyway, okay. Ooh, look at that, Cancer. 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay, so there's taking things to the next level, Cancer. You are charging forth with a commitment, with a promise, with a connection that you want to solidify. Or this could be the person that, I feel like this is for Cancer. I got a message for Cancer seekers who are involved already. And I think one of you is going to really take it to the next level by offering a commitment or moving in together or a proposal. Wherever stages you're at, I see it going to the next level. And for some of you, it's a very fast commitment, going into a commitment. It's like you're going from 0 to 100 almost. Like you feel like, okay, I found my soulmate. This is it. And making vows and promises and already starting marriage, children, and all that jazz. I see and some of you are stepping into a family situation. Maybe you're meeting someone who's divorced, who's a single parent, and you're meeting them and you're suddenly getting a family. I see you suddenly getting a family. So either you're with someone and you're taking things to the next level really fast, or you're meeting someone, or you're meeting someone that just has a family of their own. So you're introduced to them. It looks really great. Honestly, I have nothing seemingly challenging or negative. I see a Taurus energy, a Piscean energy. It's like something very loyal, this could be getting together with your best friend kind of thing, or someone you have very strong mutual language with, or a core set of values. It doesn't have to be that you have exterior set of values, but interior core set of values that are the same. Cancer. This looks great. This looks like happily ever after. This looks like you're making a promise. You're making your vows. It's mutual. You're celebrating love. Congratulations for those of you that this applies to. If you're thinking about someone, it looks like they can potentially be your happily ever after. So let's say you're thinking about someone and it hasn't yet, you haven't yet made a move, or it's just the beginning. It has the potential to be very, very serious and very loving and very long lasting. Okay. So thank you, Cancer, for tuning in. I think best reading so far. Okay, Leo, my beautiful Leo seekers, 2 hours, 9 minutes, and 13 seconds. Leo, love reading for my Leo seekers. Love reading for Leo. Love reading for Leo. Okay. Love reading for Leo. Two. Love reading for Leo. Wow. Okay, Leo, this is beautiful. You have 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the Empress. So you are really sitting in your divine energy of knowing what you want, knowing who you are. And it draws someone who's also in their divine energy. I see a wish fulfillment. I see you going from a situation that is very confusing, that feels confusing and unclear, like you don't know where things are leading to or what's going on, to suddenly having like a sense of knowing and a manifestation of a very loving love connection. I see a very beautiful, fascinating divine femininity, like a mother figure. Maybe she is a mother, or if you're a woman, then it's you. Maybe she is a mother, maybe she mothers the world, maybe she is just really in her divine femininity, and carries maternal energy, but not necessarily specifically has children, although it could definitely play out like that. I do see pregnancy for some of you. So if you're not ready or you're not into that, then be careful. But for those of you who are trying and want to, congratulations. This is a very good energy to get pregnant. This is also someone very abundant, that their cups run it over. Is that how you say it? Like their cup is full, their cups are full, like they have so much abundance to give. But I see something very confusing about this situation right now. There are a few variables that are unknown. If this person doesn't express themselves to be this really amazing empress, divine feminine Venusian energy, it's because they're not showing themselves fully. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of modesty, because of self-preservation, or because of testing you somehow. I don't know. I don't know why they're not showing themselves in full, but they have a lot of abundance and a lot to give. Either that, or you feel like you have a lot of abundance and you want to just, give them. Like this person makes you want to give. They're a giver and they make you want to give. So much can grow here. On another note, it is possible that you're perceiving this person as your wish fulfillment and perfection, but however, they're not yet open to you, or not giving themselves to you, or you feel like you don't know if you have them or not. But the main message that I'm getting is focus on being generosity. Because this is not the type of person that takes advantage of generosity, which is very important for my Leos out there, because Leos are very sun, moon, rising. You are naturally, especially Venus, you're givers. You give. You like to worship your person. So you need also someone who's generous. That it's not always like a give, take situation. But it looks like you're dealing with a giver as well. So that's good. Chose balance. Leo, that's also a great reading. Congratulations to you too. Women out there, practice your femininity. Show yourself extravagant. Like, don't hide your beauty. Don't hide your talent. Don't hide your wisdom. Just show yourself fully, and men will be drawn to you like crazy. Okay? When a Leo woman is in her vitality and health and generosity of spirit and joy, it's mesmerizing. Okay, that was great. Thank you, Leos. Now let's do Ophiuchus. So Ophiuchus, 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 7 seconds. Love messages for Ophiuchus. Let me take a second. Actually, before I move on to Ophiuchus, so strike that. It's not yet 14 minutes. Everyone who's watching, Check out the links below under the description box for ways to show support to the existential shift and deepening your path with the existential shift. Read the description box and choose what way works best for you if you so wish to. And check out everything there is to see on Patreon. Okay, like I said in the beginning, links to that are below. And thank you everyone for being here, for joining, for participating, for supporting, for liking, for doing all the things. I love you and I'm grateful for you. Okay, now Ophiuchus, 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 10 seconds. Love reading for Ophiuchus. Okay, one more card. We're reading for Ophiuchus. Wow, 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords. So it seems like you're moving away from something that seemed like a wish fulfillment and felt really good, but you feel like for whatever reason you need to let go of it for now and take a break and reassess or take a little bit of a distance. I see you kind of retrieving and taking your time to either be on your own or figure things out or to think if the situation really is for you. It sounds like it looks like you're walking away from something that really felt great and looked great. But now your heart seems to be guiding you to maybe not all is as it seems kind of energy. So Spirit is supporting you if you feel the need to distance or take your time or to let things kind of play out while you allow more information to come to you or more realization to come to you. It's okay. I see a retrieval for the sake of either healing or rest. Some of you have been like really on it when it comes to finding your wish fulfillment and what you want. And you're like, I think I'm going to stop searching for that checklist or be on the hunt for my person and just let it be and take some time to rest and to heal and to balance myself, because maybe I need that time, maybe I need to figure out, or maybe it's not even about figuring out things for you. Maybe you just need to rest. Maybe you just want to calm your mind and not overthink and just be in a non-searching, non-needing kind of situation. And if that's your case, do it, Ophiuchus. You deserve that. You're worthy of taking time when you feel like you need it. It's okay. There's no right and wrong. It's just your truth. I mean, there is right and wrong in life, but in stuff like this, okay? In personal stuff like this. All right, guys, once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your participation, for your support, and for being a part of the existential shift. You are magic. You are true. Stay that way. My name is Morgane if you're new, and I'll see you really soon next time. Mwah.